Welcome, everyone, to Pit Bull Stadium, just outside Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. We are anxiously awaiting a battle as this fan base is ready to show everyone worldwide what FIU football is all about. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Smith wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Turning on the Jets. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Florida International. And once he found open space, the band. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it on the right. Off to the races. He's at the touchdown, Panthers. Once he got some room, it was over. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Little touch pass to the receiver. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star. Brings into the open. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough space. Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent pass by the back. And the Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Now on the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Smith dropping to pass. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pritchard. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Panthers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Off-play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. How about utilizing the fullback and picking up just little snippets of yardage in the passing game?
Yeah, there's kind of a positive play. Listen, it goes on the completion side of things, so the completion percentage goes up for the quarterback, and the big fella gets a touch, and we keep him happy, and now we go, all right, let's get back to blocking mode.
He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need...
There he goes. Oh, what a cut. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And that's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. Now you have to make him earn it now in the next down.
The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Smith wants to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass.
Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Wilson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll give it to the back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richard. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Richard. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammer. Looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's at the 50. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about this defense?
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Smith dropping to pass. Pressure coming. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive.
Turning it on! Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The give on the option. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smith wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating.
And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. This is one of the best games we've called this season, a thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there.